I'm a 30-year-old female married to a 32-year-old male. We've been together for 6 years, and during that time, I've learned about the importance of his family's heirlooms. They're antique items passed down through generations, each with its own story, revered and showcased at family gatherings. The heirlooms are central to family pride and identity, and I always felt like an outsider because I wasn't part of those stories. Recently, a family reunion was held, and as usual, I was left out of the heirloom discussions and displays. I was excluded from the inner circle as they gathered around, sharing tales that only they understood. My husband brushed off my concerns, insisting it was just tradition and not personal. His dismissive attitude fueled my frustration, making me feel even more alienated. The exclusion at that event was the last straw, and it sparked a rebellious idea. I decided to retaliate in a way that would make a statement. If they wouldn't let me in, I'd make them question their precious possessions. I planned to replace the heirlooms with fakes. It was a twisted thought, but the more I pondered it, the more it felt like a justified move. I spent weeks researching, finding skilled artisans who could replicate the items convincingly. I carefully documented each piece, ensuring the replicas would pass any casual inspection. The plan was set in motion. I waited for the perfect opportunity when my husband was away for work and the family home was empty. I moved quickly, my heart pounding as I handled the heirlooms. I wrapped each original piece gently, replacing it with the fake, making sure to recreate the exact position and angle they were displayed. It was a meticulous operation, each swap giving me a strange thrill mixed with fear of being caught. A few weeks later, another family event took place, this time at our home. The heirlooms were brought out, showcased proudly as always. Watching them admire the replicas, oblivious to the deception, was surreal. I observed quietly as they handled the fakes, praising their beauty and craftsmanship. My husband, noticing my silence, gave me a reassuring smile, unaware of the truth. The moment they discovered the ruse was both shocking and exhilarating. Someone noticed a minor flaw in one of the replicas. Confusion and chaos ensued as they inspected the rest, realizing they had been duped. My husband was initially in disbelief, searching for answers. When he confronted me, my confession came as a shock. His face was a mix of anger and bewilderment. He couldn't fathom why I did it, and I couldn't articulate it beyond the feeling of being perpetually excluded. The family's reaction was intense, a mix of outrage and disbelief, questioning the authenticity of their history. Reflecting on my actions, I question if my retaliation was justified. Was it a petty move or a necessary shakeup to make them realize my existence? The thrill of the deception has faded, leaving me with the reality of my choices. Now I'm left to wonder, did I go too far in proving a point? Was I wrong to disrupt their legacy in such a shocking way? AITA?